definitely say it's just part of it. You know, if you expect to be. I personally think Will and Jada is doing a if that red talk table is exactly true, the way they're speaking to each other and they're actually doing this together, and that's true, they're doing fucking amazing. Now here's why I say that. Oh, by the way, welcome to MidPoint. This is my channel, Daylon. I talk about a little bit of self-conscious, self-awareness, certain things that I've learned throughout my journey of awakening. I'm still doing the work on myself, but whatever I learn, I just want to share with y'all. If you like what I got, what I'm sharing, hit the subscribe button, like, share, comment below, all that good stuff. The reason why I say that is because there's so much I can say. I just don't want this to be too long. I don't want this to be too long. I say that because this is what real partnership looks like. And this is also the merit that if this is true, okay, like that they're actually working it out. They've been through a few things and now they're like doing their thing. If this is true, this is how it's supposed to be. This is what unconditional, ego out of the way looks like. Throughout my journey, I don't know, just realizing, like, even anybody, how many times are you going to get with someone and break up with them because they cheated, you cheated, get with somebody else, you break up with them, they cheated, you should get with somebody else, like, how many times you gonna do that? Where does your loyalty stand? Where does that willingness stand? Now, we need to also eliminate all of these programmings about being a sucker and, you know, oh, you got played or you cheated on, or women, when they cheat, it's emotional. Yeah, it could be emotional, but the emotional has nothing to do with you. The emotional, like Jada said, has a lot to do with any type of trauma that you need to go through that you haven't gone through yet. And no one can do the work but yourself. And no one can help you do the work. Either can they do it for you. Okay? That's first. To be honest, I don't know how many men will be able to be as willing and unconditionally loving and accepting of someone through their growth, if that means that that person's ego will take a hit. I don't know many men that would be able to. I know a few, maybe like 3. I know a few that have the awareness, that have the self-confidence, that have the ability to communicate without getting their ego hurt, that has the open-mindedness and the ability to love unconditionally because they understand everyone is here for an experience, and to allow someone to experience their life without interfering or without judgment and still riding with them. You got a rider for life. When I say Bonnie and Clyde, when I say Queen and Slim, it doesn't matter what what other parts of the story is. That ability to be raw with one another, be honest with one another, share experiences, and not judge someone. Be honest, be unconditional, and have the will to love somebody as they are because you truly love them. Deeper than skin, deeper than surface. And it's not something that you want them to do because you feel like all your life this is how a man is supposed to treat a man and this is how a woman is supposed to treat a man. Like, get all those programmings out of your mind and create a type of partnership with someone that is worth living your life with. Someone that no matter what, the bond is unbreakable. Now, I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of like backlash from the women, probably some from the men. Oh, she doesn't know her worth, or he doesn't know his worth. I don't give a fuck. I don't even care. I'm sorry. I don't even like curse that much. I don't even care. Because the way society seems to me and has been for so long, everyone is pretty much putting up a front. Everyone has traumas, and everyone is acting like they're not doing them on the side, and then coming on social media and fronting like they're all happy, and they're not. Jada said it. No one else can love you. No one else can make you happy. And I say this all the time. You have to make yourself happy. You have to make yourself happy. And if you have to go through a few mistakes to do that and not sacrifice your family because your partner understands you, bro, that's what it is. Like, I have close friends that I've known for 15 years, 20 years, and we genuinely love each other. We may not speak all the time. I have a friend that I speak to every single day or every other day. I have a friend that I speak to at least every 3 days or every week, and we've known each other. We've been in each other's lives for 20 years, okay? 18 years, 20 years. And no matter what happens, our relationship always maintains and surpasses decades, because we are honest with one another. Our egos are not bruised at all. We are unconditionally respecting each other's space and experiences, knowing that you're here to grow. I'm not here to just tell you what I want you to do for me to satisfy me. If not, you gotta go. It doesn't work like that. At least it hasn't been working like that for me. It doesn't work like that. Wanting to be with someone that could unconditionally love you and mean it, that has always been, I've always had this Bonnie and Clyde mentality, no matter what. I may not have known what that looked like, but I was damn near willing to do that with someone that understands that they would be willing to do that as well. That seems to be hard because a lot of y'all, too many of y'all are in y'all egos. Too many of y'all are listening to what society says. When you don't even realize, just like how you want to create your own business plan and be an entrepreneur and do things on your own merit, based on your own skills, you have to create your own environment as well, which means create a partnership with someone that is on the same accord, that supports you, that loves you, no matter what happens. They may be upset with you, but they understand you both have to go through this to grow. You guys, we're all here to come and experience and grow. I've been living in such a way for so long in accordance to what society says and to what I've seen my family is doing, that I've realized why finally a lot of my relationships have not been working. My spiritual path and who I am just does not align with what I've been taught based on epigenetics, my environment, family, what I'm taught by society. It just doesn't align. I'm completely different. And I'm okay with that now. And I'm accepting of that now. Because only now can I truly create and manifest the life that I want with that understanding, creating that and manifesting it. It's easier said than done because you don't see it anywhere. And you probably see with a few people here and there, but you don't even know them to learn from them. But that's okay, because just like how we have everything else within us, our lives are pretty much a map or a blueprint of experiences that we told ourselves we have to go through so that we can grow to become who we're meant to become. And if that doesn't look like something that you're very happy about, like I was for a very long time, perhaps you need to change your perception of the lessons that you're learning. Perhaps you really need to pay attention and learn the lessons that you need to learn, so you don't have to keep repeating them. I repeated a few lessons 1 too many times, 2, 3 too many times, and I'm gonna be straight up. But when you finally get it, oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's like a light bulb goes over your head when you finally get it. And it doesn't matter how long it takes you to get there. Of course you can get there faster, but it's almost like the bruises are kind of worth it. We don't belong to anybody. I don't want to be with you because you need to do this for me, and I damn sure don't want to have the obligation of being with you because you need me to do something for you. It's not going to work that way, because we're growing, we're changing. Whatever you fulfilled today will change tomorrow. Maybe not next year. Excuse me. Maybe not next week. Maybe in 5 years. Maybe in 10 years. Who knows? This thinking that everyone belongs to one person, I don't know if I agree with that 100%. And I'm not saying you need to go around jumping left and right to different people and having entanglements. I'm just saying you need to know who you are and find others that know who they are. If you guys can come together to express to each other honestly about wanting to build and be partners and unconditionally love that person and allow them to experience life as you experience life, and you do this together on that journey, you are a success. That's what relationship goals should look like to me. You may have other goals. That's you. I don't need to be like you. I need to be like me, and I am me. So the fact that they could come, first of all, the fact that they could come and sit down at the table and have this conversation, I find it interesting how everyone is so upset. Everyone has an opinion. I'm not surprised though, because that's all y'all do. Y'all looking for a savior. Y'all got the Jesus complex. Y'all always looking for somebody to save you. Instead of going out there and trying to work through your traumas, trying to ask questions with your partners. And like, you're not going to get answers all the time. Some people just want to string you along and not say nothing to you. They might want to ghost out for a year or two and then want to come back and try to talk to you. They might, and then the sad part is, unfortunately, you just have to say something to let them know, look, I'm not playing that game. Sometimes you don't even say nothing because you don't even want to bother. It's like, whatever, but it's really important to start communicating these things and letting people know exactly what you want. It's funny how, either you are aware of it or you're not. I see a lot of people that are in relationships and are in other relationships with other people, and yet you really think like you're living this life, but you're not. I'd rather be in the know. There's only the two type of people in this world: those that know and those that don't know. I'd rather be in the know, because when you're in the know, you're more informed. When you're more informed, you have the power to make a few changes to go along certain things or not. There's certain situations that I've been in where I wasn't informed, and I, in a way that makes you feel just defenseless because you didn't get a say in what you wanted to do. And a lot of men, y'all tripping, because there's a lot of women that would be okay if you had another woman, if you had a conversation about it. And other men too. Women, same thing for women. To have two men and they'll be okay with it. You guys just need to speak up and ask for what you want and stop going in accordance to what societal norms tell you to do. If it's not working for you, and it hasn't been for me, you need to try to figure out what will work for you and find somebody who's going to be honest and not just use his words. Actually walk the talk, walk the walk.